All right, due to a high number of requests, I am going to be talking about the Bitcoin predictions based on the Bitcoin astrology for the rest of 2023. So you can have the confidence moving forward from now, the end of August, all the way to December 31st of this year. So this is not financial or investment advice. I'm Jackman, engineer gone crypto astrologer and transformational coach. My mission is to help you grow your impact and income in the new financial, technological, and spiritual paradigm. All right, so view this video with an open mind. We're talking about world astrology here. We're also talking about the Bitcoin astrology based on the Genesis block of the Bitcoin chart. And I can create a birth chart from that Genesis block for Bitcoin. I've been doing this for this entire year of 2023. My predictions so far are over 90% accuracy. You can look at my past videos that show proof of that. Okay, so here is the astrology coming up. On August 23rd, we have Mercury retrograde. That is typically a negative. Usually about 75% of the time, Mercury retrograde is a negative influence to Bitcoin. Now that's either it just trades sideways in a range in the Mercury retrograde, which is going to last, I believe, a couple weeks, a little bit more than 2 weeks, or it actually dumps, it goes down. Now, it's very interesting at this point in time. We're already seeing Bitcoin at 28,500. I'm very surprised at how much Bitcoin has gone down already. So, I mean, I would not expect it to go down much further. So potentially we could just trade sideways in a range for the end of August is what I would be guessing here. But it's not super easy to predict this, guys. This is it's not as easy. It was a little bit easier in the beginning of the year. There was a lot more it was more clear astrologically what was going on, where it's a little bit unclear lately, and I'll go into more details on that. On August 29th, we then have Uranus that's going retrograde. Typically, Uranus represents a major market shift. Now, are we going to shift in the positive or the negative? Astrologically, it's looking like there's a dampening effect for August and September. So we're probably going to trade sideways, maybe see a lot of volatility. I don't see us pumping too much, so perhaps we could just stay around the high 20s for Bitcoin. September 4th, we have Venus that goes direct. That typically represents another market shift, as well as September 5th, Jupiter turns retrograde. That represents a market shift as well. But like I said, we're definitely not going to the moon anytime soon. So we're probably just going to be staying in a range, most likely. That's what I'm thinking. If we do pump up, maybe we'll go above 30K, but probably not too much further in August or September. It's more looking like a dampening effect. Maybe we'll kind of stay around Bitcoin 28K. October 11th, later on, we have Pluto goes direct. That's typically positive. It's going to kind of cancel out a dampening effect that Pluto retrograde had the last few months. October 15th, solar eclipse. Solar eclipses are typically very volatile, major changes in the market. Around the same time, October 10th, we have Jupiter trine Bitcoin Sun, which is positive. So we are seeing more positive energy come in October. October 29th, we then have the lunar eclipse. This is more volatility, yet we on October 29th, the same day, we have Venus opposite Bitcoin Uranus. That's very volatile energy. It's very unpredictable, so expect the unexpected. October 27th, we have Uranus trine the Bitcoin Saturn. That's positive. So in October, it's volatile, but we have a lot more positive energy coming in. We could start to head up Bitcoin in the 30s. Maybe Bitcoin around 31K again. Maybe we're starting to move beyond Bitcoin 31 in the bullish case scenario. Now we also have major Bitcoin astrology. This is specifically for the natal chart of Bitcoin. This is more into the meat and potatoes here. So we have the June 27th, November 3rd. That's actually a negative. We have Uranus square Bitcoin Neptune. Definitely a major dampening effect on the Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin dominance. So we could start to see the Bitcoin dominance start to head downwards, start to trade sideways. I don't think we're going to go up more with the Bitcoin dominance. And I know that's, a lot of Bitcoin maximalists are not going to want to hear that. So comment below if you're angry about that, or comment below if what your thoughts are. Happy to hear all sides of the conversation. If you're really against that or if you're really for it, let's have a conversation about it. All right, October 3rd to December 5th, we have a positive. Like I was saying, in October, things are starting to get more positive. Saturn sextile the Bitcoin Pluto direct hits. This is positive, steady growth. Okay, that's good energy. October 5th through this December 3rd, but we have Saturn conjunct the Bitcoin Venus. This is a bit negative, dampening effect on Bitcoin, but there's no direct hit, so it's not super significant. All right, major Bitcoin astrology in Q4 at the end of 2023, September 16th through December 21st, we have Saturn sextile the Bitcoin Pluto. That's historically very positive. So we could definitely start to go up after September, around October through into December. September 26th, another positive through November 21st. Uranus trine Bitcoin Saturn. That's typically very positive historically. December 3rd to February 7th into next year, we have Pluto conjunct the Bitcoin Jupiter. That's historically very positive as well. So we are looking like Q4 of this year is going to be a strong finish for Bitcoin and crypto. So predictions, we have a slow end of August leading into September due to Mercury, Jupiter, and Uranus turning retrograde. Bitcoin could head down a little bit. I'm not expecting us to go lower than, I wasn't thinking lower than 28K. If things just do get very bearish, we could head down to like 27K, but I wouldn't think we'd go down much further. But the Bitcoin dominance is likely topping out and starting to go sideways and maybe even go down a little bit. All right. We're also seeing volatility in October with 2 eclipses, likely leading into a bullish Bitcoin price action towards the end of November into December. Perhaps Bitcoin could head past 35K in the 35K to 40K range. All right. So very bullish end of the year. Who is excited about that? Raoul Pal, he's an expert in macroeconomics. He's quite famous in the crypto industry, very bullish on Ethereum. He showed us a graph on one of his recent videos, and he also mentioned that crypto is likely heading to a $10 trillion market cap by 2026. If I'm correct, I believe we headed to 3 trillion in the last bull market. This would be more than a 3x of the last bull market for the entire crypto market. So this could be massive, massive, massive gains. Right now, if we look at the crypto market, we are at a $1 trillion market cap right now. And so we could 10x that. We could 10x by around 2025, 2026, we're talking about 10xing where we're at right now. Now we're down here right now. As you can see here, if we lower this, we're looking for 10 trillion. That's all the way up here, guys. Massive, massive, massive news. So here's the past peak of the market. Right around here at about 3 trillion. We could be heading up to 10 trillion. That's all the way up here, guys. All right, anyways, guys, this is phenomenal for the crypto markets. Phenomenal news. And I'm going to go back to the slideshow here. In terms of heading to 10 trillion market cap by 2026, extremely, extremely bullish for crypto long term. Please like this video and share it with someone you think would benefit. If you have a friend or a family member or a crypto group that you're in that you think these people could benefit from watching this video, to see how bullish the end of this year is looking based on the astrology of Bitcoin. Like I said, my predictions have been over 90% accuracy, and you can look at my video where I prove that. I will link that video in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more epic Bitcoin astrology, crypto astrology videos like this. And I'll see you on the next one.